Alright, so today we're going to be using this very strong Hex build. And first of all, we've got Hex Ruin, and basically they buffed in this update so that when gens regress, they regress at 150% the normal speed instead of 100%. And that changes enough to completely change the whole meta into Hex perks instead of normal ones. But yeah, we've also got the new Krasue perk, which is Over Torture of Doom. So basically, the purpose gen from you is cursed, and whenever survivor starts replaying that gen for 5 seconds, you gain undetectable, and your terrorist is transferred onto it. It's kind of a random perk, but to be honest, the undetectability is pretty strong with the Krasue. But yeah, we also got Undying in case they cleanse all of our hexes, and throw off the hunt so they cleanse them very slowly. But yeah, that's basically the build, so let's just get straight into it. Alright, we have the Turbo Landing, which should be a pretty good map for this build, because you know, the hexes are pretty hidden and the gens are just pretty good overall. And yeah, we can see 2 survivors here, so I'll just cancel my power. We should be easily able to infect them. I'm sorry if I'm talking really badly, but I literally just woke up from a 3-hour nap, and oh my god, she's just sitting there in the couch. That's, whoa, what am I saying? I meant sitting there in the bush, but yeah, please don't blame me because, I don't know, I'm really tired right now. And yeah, I woke up from that nap, and the first thing I thought was, I need to play Dead by Daylight. Either way, let me just evolve this palette. And she's pretty much doomed here because where can she really go? And perfect, we got the down. I'm pretty sure there's also someone above us, so let me just try to get them infected. And now Ruin will do its work, which will regress the gen for, you know, 150%. Let me just try to get her infected even more. And perfect, we actually somehow hit that. But yeah, they cleansed, I'm pretty sure, Undying, which doesn't really matter too much. And either way, let's just get her hooked here. And I'm pretty sure I heard that Fang right behind us, so let's just go there. And nice, we can see the squash marks, so let's just follow them. And perfect, we see a survivor here. I'm pretty sure it's the Fang. I'm pretty sure she was also cleansing that totem. So if we get her here, that'll be pretty good because she's the only survivor that knows its location. So let's just get her with the M2. And then we can start, you know, flying towards her more. Or actually, I'll just go protect this hook because I don't want them to get it too early. And yeah, we find the Fang, by the way, so that's also pretty good for us. I mean, might as well down her, right? But yeah, that nap was kind of crazy because I'm really tired now. Like, I genuinely hate naps because they don't even help you. They just make you more tired and waste, you know, precious time of your day. So that's kind of unfortunate. But either way, they should be somewhere in this area. And yeah, there's a hex right there in the open, so we gotta protect it for a bit. Maybe we didn't get too good, you know, hex placements, but let me just switch forms real quick because I couldn't get the M1. And then we can just go for it right here. And then we will switch forms back so we can get her, and she picks up a fungus for some reason. That was definitely not the play right there. But yeah, let's just get her, I guess. And we don't even need to worry about kicking the gens because Ruin is already regressing them 150%. So it's gonna be like one of my favorite perks right now. They also got Over Torture of Doom right now, but that perk didn't really do anything, so it doesn't really matter. I only put it there in the build because it's the new Krasue perk, but to be honest, the build is already good itself without that perk. And yeah, the Fang just got infected into 2nd stage, so she's injured now. And we can see her in the distance here, so that's even better for us. Let's just follow her. And yeah, I'm pretty sure she's kind of doing this palette because she dropped it from that side, and with the Krasue, you can just get an easily down. Oh my god, the Krasue is actually so fun to play. Her hits are so easy, and you know, she's just pretty cool overall. The main building is already fully regressed basically, and let's just go for this survivor. He's an infected though, so you have to switch forms. But yeah, we should be able to get him here, so that's perfect. And now we can switch forms, and he pretty much is dead because he went here for some reason. So what can he really do here? He'll vault that window, but it literally does nothing to him. Let's just pretend to go around, and then we can vault this here, and he's already dead because the Krasue is so strong. Like, oh my god, she's literally the most fun killer in the game right now. I love the mechanic of splattering some blood on them to infect them, and then going to a form that's easier on chase. It's just so cool and clean overall. But yeah, let's just get him to this hook, and then we can go for the other survivors. Also, this gen should be regressing now, right? Oh no, they cleansed our hex. That's fine though, because we already got so much value from it that we're basically like 50% done with the hook stages. And yeah, we've got another survivor here. She's also on death hook, so after we get her, then that'll be perfect. So let me just fire some blood on top of her like this, or just miss, why not? Then we can go for the M1, and then we can actually fire some blood for real on her. So let's just do that real quick, and perfect. Let's just switch forms now. And yeah, she'll have to drop this pallet or else she'll be pretty dead. But yeah, let's just go get her here. She'll roll that pallet and we can get the down. So perfect. Let's just get her onto this hook, and yeah, she's pretty much dead. So let's go for the other survivors now. And perfect, we actually see the Gabriel in the distance, and he's also infected, and he's also a bot because I guess he DC'd, which is kind of reasonable, I guess. I mean, their game was pretty much over from the start, and also a lack of like 3 hours of sleep. I'm still doing insanely well while basically no, you know, having like no function. But yeah, let's just get him because honestly, I hate naps so much because they don't help you at all. They just do the complete opposite of what they should have. Either way, let's just get him to this hook, and then we can go for the other 2 survivors, which I'm pretty sure they're in this area, and if not, we can just go kick this gen. But yeah, they did just complete another gen, but at this point of the game, it doesn't really matter too much. And yeah, they're healing down on this hook, so we actually go for the Gabriel since he is infected, so it'll be a much easier down if you get him. And yeah, he literally did nothing, so we can just get it down right this. I mean, it's a bot, so his pathing is basically just walk forward and pray. I mean, let's get him onto this hook, and then we can go back for the fang that went into that direction. And yeah, we can see a survivor there in the distance. I'm pretty sure it's the Kate, so I just go for her. She's an infected, so I just switch forms, and she's pretty much doomed. And yeah, she's, you know, in this bush. I'm not sure why survivors think that bushes are effective on this map. I mean, like, yeah, they are, but when you don't see them anywhere and they're pretty much cornered, you can just assume that they're, you know, somewhere on a bush. Oh my god, I lost her. But yeah, I guess we found her here. She'll probably drop that pallet, so we can just go around and oh my god, we actually hit her. That's fine though, because we can just follow that pallet, do a little mind. Wait, where is she? I thought she was like at a bush for a second there, but yeah, I guess let's just go further down here, and then we just need to find the fang, which should be pretty easy. So let's just get this hook here. Let's just look for her now. And yeah, I'm pretty sure she's working on the main building gen, so let's just go here. And where is she? I'm not sure. Let's just kick her, I guess. The other survivor just got unhooked, so we can go here to down her. And yeah, I don't think she'll get the what? Oh my god, I'm literally at 1,000 ping right now. Oh my god, did I just teleport? But yeah, we do find the fang here, so let's just go for the other form so we can get her with the infection just like this. And then we should be able to switch forms. Let's just ignore that whole wipe, I think. That didn't happen. Either way, let me just get the injurer here because that'll be pretty easy. And after that, it should be even easier to get her down because where can she really go at this point? Let me just start flying towards her with the head. And yeah, she literally has nowhere to go, so we get her down. And also, she's dead on hook, so now we just need to find the hatch. But we do actually see scratch marks here, so that's even better than the hatch. Let me just follow them to hopefully find the last survivor. And yeah, we can see her there in the distance, so I just try to, you know, fly towards her. And yeah, we need to switch forms because she's not infected, and unfortunately, she did get the hatch, so GG's. But yeah, this build did work pretty well, and also I have a feeling that Ruin will be meta for the next month or so, so that'll be interesting to see. But either way, if you made this part of the video, I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe because I'm literally like 300 subscribers away from 1,000, and it would really mean a lot if we could hit that. Alright, we have Midwich Elementary School. This seems like a pretty good map for this build because the hex totems are really hidden on this map. But yeah, I'm just gonna switch forms to try to find them faster. And I can already see scratch marks here, which means that, yeah, they're right here. I'll just vault after them. And nice, we already see 2 survivors. And also Ruin is working on that gen behind us. I'll just go for this one because she seems to be like cornering herself kind of. So I'll go around. Oh, I expected her to actually go back, but that's fine. And she's still in this area, so we can just go for a dash. That was kind of unexpected. And oh my god, he found our totem. Let's just try to get him away from it. Hopefully he'll, yeah, drop down. So let's just go after him like this. And he used like some sort of like balanced landing, I think. Because yeah, he did get a lot of distance there. But he could just splatter some blood and then switch forms, which was literally perfect. I love this clear so much because she's just so fun to play. And oh my, either way, we've got him here. He dropped that pallet, which was a bad play. And then we can just get him with the injury here. So nice. They also cleansed our undying, but that's just undying, so it doesn't really do anything. And nice, we're also undetectable because of the other perk, although it doesn't really do much in this situation. I'll just dash like this to get him away from it, and we're not undetectable anymore because they cleansed it. That's fine because we can just get him here. And yeah, as long as Ruin is active, that's the most important part. And from what I can tell, it seems pretty you know, hidden, so that's really good for us. And yeah, we've got this survivor here. Ruin is gonna work on that gen. Let's just switch forms, and now we can get her infected here just like this. Perfect. Then we can go for the M1, and then we will switch forms and get her. This girl is just so fun and pretty much easy to play. After you get like 2 games in, then you pretty much know everything. Either way, we can just go get her like this, and yeah, she stunned us. That is totally fine though, because we can just do a little dash here, and yeah, we got her. We also got a hook here, so let's just get her on top of it. And to be honest, that one Krasue perk doesn't really do anything for us, but we have it there because I just didn't know what other perk to use, so why not? And nice, you actually see a survivor here. You probably didn't see her, but yeah, now you can see her. I will have to switch forms though, because we can't get her like this, and for some reason she's cornering herself. So I think we actually don't get her. That's kind of unfortunate. But we can go for the dash here and miss, which was totally our plan. Either way, we can go for her probably like soon around the corner. And this survivor is body blocking, but luckily we can just go around, and perfect. They actually cleansed one of our hexes, and we only have Ruin left, which is actually comedic because that's the only perk we need for this build. Let me just do a little mind game, then go around, and we get the other survivor too, so that's great. I'll just go back for the Sable though, because she's the one that we downed first. And yeah, Ruin will work on that gen, which will be perfect. Let's just pick this Sable here, and then go for the other survivor that we downed. They did just pop 1 gen, but to be honest, we're doing really well with the hook stages. You know, only 4 gens left. So let's just pick up this survivor and get her onto this hook that's actually right next to us, which is perfect. And she's also death hook, so after you get her next, then that will be, you know, great. And also, this gen is still regressing, and it's regressing at like 150% speed, so that's perfect. And they popped another gen instead of rescuing their friends, which is an interesting choice. nice. I mean, to be honest, I'll just use this opportunity to kind of camp this Sable more, since she's literally almost in second stage, and I think she'll actually... Yeah, never mind. I was about to say that I think she'll hit the second stage, but she didn't. I will just... Wait. I was about to say I didn't see the other survivor, but yeah, she's right over here. She used life for some reason, so I'm actually do a little mind game, switch forms, and she'll probably not expect us to be from this side. And yeah, as I said, we literally got her here. We're actually playing really well, which is interesting. I will try to get her with the infection right here, but you know, sometimes you just miss. That's fine though, because we can get her here, switch forms, and she has literally nowhere to... Oh my god, she somehow stunned us. But yeah, now she has nowhere to go. She walks right into us for some reason, which is interesting, but we get the down because of that. And there's also a hook here, so let me just get her on top of that. And I'm pretty sure I heard the survivor looking at that gen behind us, so let me just quickly go there. And yeah, there was literally a survivor here. So let's switch forms after we get closer to him so we can infect him. And yeah, I'll do that right here because we are like in the middle of a loop, so that will be perfect. We can just use our blood to infect him like this, and then go for the M1. For some reason, he just gave us that hit, but you know, I'm not complaining because it's actually a free hit. Let's just go around, and oh my god, there's a Sable here. I thought it was him, but oh, and so he's also here, I guess. I mean, let's just use this opportunity to down him. And he used that perk to try to stun us, but we luckily got him down before he could do that. Either way, I'll just get him to the basement because I'm pretty sure that's the closest hooks we have. So might as well. And yeah, I'll go back up since I'm pretty sure the Sable went here. Oh, and she's literally around the corner. Oh my god. I did like a little turnaround. And let me actually just splash some blood, go for the M1. She used that one perk to get speed boost, but honestly it doesn't matter. You can just switch forms and do a little down like this, so that's perfect. I'm gonna be honest, the Krasue seems even better than she was in the PDB. I'm pretty sure she's like slower while flowing in the head form, but she gets easier downs because, you know, her little dash that she does is way smoother than it should be. Either way, I'll just switch forms here because I can't injure them if I'm in this one. And then we can just go for the Fang here, or the Yui, sorry. And yeah, they both went upstairs, which is an interesting choice. I won't switch forms yet since I have to splash some blood. Perfect, now we can switch forms, although she's gonna get downed anyway, so it doesn't really matter. The Krasue is literally so fun. I might start maining her, although I can't really cheat on Pyramid Head because he's such a cool killer too. But I guess I can use like both of them. And yeah, I'm not sure where the other survivors are, but let's just float around and try to find them. Oh, and I see someone here. I can't float towards him though because you know, I have no charges left. But we can just switch forms here. He walks kind of into us. He did use that perk to try to stun us, but we weren't close enough. Let me just get the blood on top of him just like this. I'm not sure I said blood there, like, I don't know, it's spelled with an A. But either way, where the hell did she go? Okay, not gonna lie, I kind of lost him there, but we do see another survivor, so might as well go for her. And also, we actually got every single survivor on second hook stages by accident. So we're literally like the anti-tunneling killer, which is interesting. But let's just... Oh my god. But yeah, let's just do a little mind game and go for the M1. That wasn't meant to miss before, but why not? And also, we literally got every survivor on second hook stage, which I did say, but it's kind of impressive how we still have 2 gens while having 4 survivors on the entire game. And oh my god, my game is literally lagging so much. And yeah, they popped 1 more gen, which is unsurprising because, you know, we actually had all of them in the game for so long. But this is the time to end it since, you know, we can just go for them. And also, Ruin has been activated. Oh my god, let's just get her out of that locker. And yeah, they did finally cleanse our Ruin, although it's kind of too late. The damage has already been done. Either way, we do have to go for her here. I don't know, like, I couldn't grab her from the locker because of the form I was in, but that's fine. We could just fire some blood and switch forms. Or actually, I'll just go for the M1 since, you know, she seems like she's just doing basic pathing. Let's just ignore that. Either way, we can just get her here. And yeah, she has literally like nowhere to go. She has this 1 weak pallet, but you can just go around. And I'm pretty sure this is a down, so perfect. Honestly, I'm not even gonna be surprised if they pop a gen out this time because, you know, we haven't been tunneling them at all. So let's just get her onto this hook here, and we can go check up on the other survivors now. And nice, we do see one here. He's the god pallet, which is a bad choice because we could just vault over it. Let me just damage the generator though, because we don't want it popping, and Ruin is gone. But yeah, we can just go after them here. We can see the squash mark, so I'll follow this Yui. The other survivor might pop the gen in the time that we follow her, but to be honest, since the killer is Krasue, we can just probably get it down easy. Let me just start some blood. Oh my god. Whoa, did I just teleport? I'm not sure why, but my game is lagging like crazy right now. Either way, I guess it's just vault this pallet. We can just go like this, and she's injured now. Even with lag, we can just do so well because the Krasue is so powerful. Let's just go around like this. She drops that pallet instantly for some reason. She doesn't vault it, so we can just go around and get her. And yeah, he did finally get that gate, but you know, it took them a while to get those gens open. Oh my god, where am I going? I'm not sure where he is though. He should be somewhere around this area. And yeah, it seems like every time I go around that corner of the map, I just get my frame rate dropped like instantly, so that's interesting. And he seems to be on that gate. Kind of unfortunate, but to be honest, what can you do since we got... Oh my god, never mind, he's not there. And yeah, literally look at my frame rate. Every time I run this area, then it drops instantly. Where is he? It seems like he went here. Let's just kind of follow him. And yeah, we can see him there in the distance. Let's try to get our power back so I can fly towards him just like this. And he's probably going for the Yui there. So as you can see, he's definitely going for her. But I think we can get them both if we're lucky enough. And yeah, for some reason he didn't get to pick her up. We can just go for the down like this, hopefully now, and then can go back for the Yui. So let's just do that real quick. I'll fly towards her. We've regained our charges in the meantime, and yeah, she has nowhere to go. So let's just get her, you know, put her out of her misery right now. And yeah, let's just do that. She doesn't have unbreakable or anything like that because, you know, she didn't pick herself up before. So I'll just go for the other survivor first in case he does have it. Oh my god, he did have it, which is kind of comedic. He picked himself right in front of me too, so that's interesting. But let's just go for the 3 hits and then the final down. So yeah, let's just go around. And he did use the mushroom though, so we have to get another one. And oh my god, the frame rate thing is so annoying. But yeah, at this point I might just switch forms, or actually nah, because we can just go get him here. And yeah, final hit, never mind. And yeah, we've got this hit now. He vaulted back into us for some reason, which is an interesting play. But yeah, let's just go here and end his misery. So yeah, GG's. Sorry for slugging, but it had to be done for the 4K. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure where the other survivor is though, but she'll bleed out in a second here, so yeah, GG's. And yeah, this team didn't seem too bad either, and we've got a lot of ruin value from that game. But either way, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!